not the voice of New York. New York is huge, my nigga. I got sections in Brooklyn. Y'all watch me go shoot the pest control video. East New York, shot over there to Sugar Hill, did it over there. My nigga, I've been playing.
Now, if you go listen to my other videos, Wack 100 is talking about the pest control video that I already talked about this when Nuke let him come in the hood. You know, he shot that in the Pink Houses, Pest Control, the game, when he was dissing Meek Mills, and that was shot in the Star. And this goes back to, you know, Wack 100 and Mano having problems, and you know, and then Nuke letting Wack come to the Star. So this is the dude that Snitch 9 snitched on. So the people that Wack 100 had in NYC, had in Brooklyn, is no longer around. So I don't know what he's talking about at all. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Blocks in New York on some rap shit, on some real hustle shit for a long time. It's a lot of people love me in New York. Dude ain't nobody. All he gonna do when he see me out there is go to bed or get laid down. I ain't tripping.
Now, he could feel salty now. He's speaking on Billy Otto, you know, and he could feel salty that Billy Otto said he banned from Brooklyn. But it's the truth, you know, he was banned from Brooklyn just because, you know, Snitch 9 snitched on Mel Murder, snitched on Nuke, snitched on a bunch of people who are well respected in NYC and Brooklyn, and people love these people. So if you think you're going to run with the dude that ratted on him and then be able to walk around the town, man, you got something else coming. You got something else coming, you know. And like I said, Cali need to handle you because you make the whole... And any Damu, any Paru that see you need to DP you, need to wash you, need to kick you out the whip. You are making Parus look bad. You're making Damus look bad. You're making Cali Bloods look bad. You making everybody look bad at once. You know, it's sad what Wack 100 would do for a bag.
All that you on the video, nigga, I thought you niggas got enough of the feds, nigga. All you niggas is been on wiretaps and all kind of shit. You still fed talking, nigga? Why you warning me, nigga?
Now, Wack 100 talking about Fed talking. No one want to hear him talk Fed talking. Like, you were chilling with a guy who's protected by the feds. You, every day you with Snitch 9. You know the feds are listening to anything Snitch 9 talk about because he's with the feds. He already testified and already worked with them boys. Wack 100, you cannot mention the feds about anybody. Okay? Like, you can't.
That's what it is. Don't warn me. Keep me sleep. Nigga want to keep it gay.
That's a fact.
Keep me sleep. And when you see me, nigga, get on because Wack ain't never got to get ready. I ain't never got to get ready nowhere I'm at. Why you want? Because you looking for attention. Everybody know I ain't got an Instagram page. Been down 2 weeks. You on Instagram talking about Wack can't come to New York. Well, nigga, call the FBI and Curly them. All them niggas, hip-hop police niggas, and just go on over there and sign autographs.
Hey, Wack, I want to say something, right? And I see what you saying. I see exactly what you're saying, but you have to admit, Wack.
I mean, what?
You have.
Nah, it don't matter if his Instagram is down. His Instagram is down because Clubhouse done paid him a check, and then 6ix9ine paid him another check. So yeah, if you on Wack, if you like Wack, yeah, he should be on there getting money because you know, like, all right, yeah, you should be on Clubhouse talking your junk, but you over here trying to point fingers at this dude. Oh yeah, yo, the feds this, the feds that. It's like, yo, at this time, Wack has turned Wack the informant. Like, that's just what it is.
To admit that the other day you was doing like not what he did basically, but the same shit that he was doing on the internet. You was doing on the internet.
I ain't never said a word to that kid. Nigga, I got 100,000 before I
Nah, not him specifically.
I don't even know this nigga.
Not him specifically.
Okay, but watch this. If I said something to a nigga specifically, right? Actually, I responded to a action. Let's get it right, my nigga. Don't be like the DA. A nigga said something, did some weird shit, and I responded, right? Am I right? I responded. Wack responded to Jim Jones doing some coward shit. Look, nigga, the kid said what he said. And I'm going to keep it real, whether it's you, my brother, any nigga. When a nigga got a point, a nigga got a point. And I think you understand that because I just heard you speaking and you said some real shit. You saying what I was saying. Look, fuck all them excuses. When a nigga see a nigga handle your business, however it turn out,
That's a fact.
Really want a nigga, right? So Jim Jones, look what Jim Jones does. 6ix9ine calls him out on the wiretap shit, right? Now, I don't know about you, but I've been to jail many times. I know what the conspiracy law looks like. I know how that works, right? Nigga had a valid point. Jim doesn't address what the kid says. He comes with the 42 fake.
I don't even get. Snitch9 didn't call him out on a wiretap. Snitch9 said, you're on a wiretap and you're saying violate, which doesn't mean kill, which doesn't mean murder. And anyone who know what violate mean, he never said kill him or murder him. So because he's on a wiretap saying I'm gonna violate him, all of a sudden 6ix9ine called him out on it. Like, get 6ix9ine balls out your mouth, Wack. Stop calling that man daddy. Just chill out.
This direction calls mail murder in the federal penitentiary and has mail murder saying Wack 100. So what he tried to do was shift the attention from niggas saying, yo, what's up with that conspiracy shit? We just heard it. What's how you get out of that shit? He tried to shift it to a mail murder Wack 100.
No, this is when Wack 100 is basically trying to insinuate that Jim Jones was doing some criminal activities when the only thing he was doing was he was on the phone saying, yo, y'all gotta violate, homie. That's it. Now, there was many other conversations, and obviously they didn't have nothing on him because we seen what happened with Snitch9. They locked him up, and then they indicted him, and then he started talking. If Jim Jones don't get mad because another man ain't get locked up, like, what type of lame, soft, square, like, unmanly, someone don't get locked up, so you get mad and say, yo, why don't you go lock them up as well? Why? Like, what did he do? What he said, oh, violate on the phone? And Wack 100, he should know that, you know, and he claimed to, like, know some people from NYC or whatever, but he should know the word violate don't mean kill, don't mean murder someone. Ain't no hits being put on. So if I say, yo, homie need to get violated, homie need to get violated. That's it.
What I did, nah, nigga, we gonna move that spotlight back to you. You need to address that, my nigga. I see what you tried to do, because you've been running from addressing that. And any real nigga that did time understands dry conspiracy, phone count conspiracy, and conspiracy that's been executed. We all understand that shit, my nigga. We all get it. That ain't no shit that a bitch put out. The feds put that wiretap out, bro. That's from them. That ain't from a nigga that recorded a nigga. So at the end of the day, Jim, you caught some gun cases somewhere else. This going on here. My nigga, you have yet to say anything. A nigga called me about a month ago about...
Now, we know how, like, let's not even go. You know, we got people in Georgia who beat murder charges. No one's calling them the cops. We got people in Georgia who get caught with guns all the time. No one is calling them the cops. You know, now we know how gun charges go in the South. Someone could catch a gun charge and be on, you know, and then be, you know, you could catch an assault charge in Brooklyn and be going to court for it for 2 years. So if you catch a gun charge, you may go to court for that for a year or two, like, you know, before anything happens, and then put on papers, get put on parole. You don't know what that man is going through on the law side. So to insinuate, you know, some stuff without having no paperwork, without having no proof, that's against the street code. And Wack is, I don't even know, like, he's broken all codes anyway.
You caught some gun cases in Texas. What happened? Wack went and put paperwork up on the internet. There you go, my nigga. Any nigga that had a case, you should never take it personal when a nigga call you for that paperwork, bro. If you take it personal, something funny going on. That's part of the game. You obligated to lay that on the wood for the rest of your mother.
See, this is like wrong things. Like, number one, what Jim Jones is not going to speak on is he's not going to speak on Snitch9 at all, because he know he's the Feds. So if I speak on anything about him, guess what? The Feds going to be knocking on the door. Now, what you want him to get on the thing and say? Oh, you know, oh, yo, forget 6ix9ine, you know, blase blah, and he gonna get indicted. You know, that boy is still working for once Feds property, always Feds property. Someone touch him today, they'll be hurting a federal witness And that's not even just like hurting a regular person. They might get like 15, 20 years, 25 to life if they ever hurt that man, whoever catch him slipping one day. Because you know it's going to happen one day, because you can't just rat on people and think nothing's going to happen.
Fucking life. Bail receipts and how you out, bail receipts and paperwork, my nigga. And at the end of the day, bro, Jim is scared to address that. He tried to put it on me. The kid said that. Every other nigga is in jail on a conspiracy count based upon what they were saying on them phones, bro. We all know that.
For sure.
That's untrue. We get once again, Nuke, they don't got him on no phone tap. They don't got him on the phone tap. Actually, I think they tried to use I believe Instagram, but they don't got him on a phone tap. They don't got him on a phone call. They got him because, matter of fact, they got Nuke because Snitch 9 came in court and pointed fingers and said he was like doing this and that in the street. So that's just really what that is. So they didn't catch everybody like that. That's lies. There's a lot of lies right here. I don't know if Wack is misinformed, but this is a lot of lies.
It ain't like they arrested 6ix9ine and then 6ix9ine went to jail and started pointing niggas out. All them niggas got served indicted.
That's exactly what happened. Like, where the fuck is he coming from? Like, Nuke saved his life multiple times. Nuke saved Snitch 9 life multiple times. Nuke saved Wack 100 life multiple times. So that's exactly what happened. Like, Snitch 9 came in court and started pointing fingers, and that's how you think Harv, someone please go back to, like the paperwork of that whole trial, because that was a big public thing. It's like he pointed Harv out. Actually, he pointed everybody out in court, but people like Shotty and Mel Murder pleaded guilty to whatever charges, because they knew if they would have tried to fight that in court, they would have been facing 1,000,000 years. So that was just a smart move from them to say, yo, I'm not about to do 30 years. I'll do 15. I'll do 10. Because if I try to fight this in court. So he didn't really have to point them out. But we do know that he already ratted on them anyway. Like, he got on thing and said, oh, Shotty this and this and that and the third. And then you can't even say ratted, because he was making up shit, because them dudes never stole from him. He starts saying, oh, I snitched on him because he fucked my baby moms and da-da-da-da. So Snitch 9 admitted to snitching on Shotty. He admitted to snitching on Mel Murder. Then we know he went in court and pointed out Harv and pointed out Nuke. If not, they would have never had nothing. And they had Harv on video. But they still needed Snitch 9 to come to court and point him out and say, can you show me who Harv Ellison is? Please point to him in court. So it's like, yo, what? Like, Wack 100 is like, oh, man, this dude is lying right here.
The paperwork and cuffed up the same time, about the same day, and went that motherfucker based upon what they heard on the phone. I'm going to keep it real. Let me call the street niggas out. We know what the phone etiquette's supposed to be, what it's not supposed to be. The fuck you niggas on the phone talking about, yeah, 6ix9ine gonna give us the gun money for the heroin. We gonna shoot that to the homies over here. Yeah, we got the money from 6ix9ine for the guns. We finna go get that over here. Really, by right, my nigga, y'all got him snatched up. And we gonna call a spade, my nigga. You niggas got arrested on behind what you niggas were saying.
Yo, I like this dude. I'm guessing Snitch 9 had to gave him like $2 million, because at this point I don't get what he talking about. Like, what is this dude really talking about? I don't get it. He's saying what? Don't he know? No, Snitch 9 got everyone locked up by getting on Instagram, saying, threatening Chief Keef, getting Chief Keef shot at live on TMZ, talking about putting a hit out on him live on TMZ, getting on Instagram, going threatening people in Chicago, threatening people in Cali, talking real wild, reckless, and and by him getting hemmed up and ratting on everybody else. We know how Fed cases work. People, if they indict 20 people, if they get 10 people, in this case, they got 8 people, 10 people. If no one would have said nothing, they had no case on nothing. It's like, what? Like, people need to just go into CEO Chris, being someone who was trying to sell them drugs and, give him drugs, and he was an informant. So we had 2 informants on this case, which we know both of them went in court and pointed people out. Snitch 9 and CEO Chris.
Get on that phone. That nigga didn't tell them police that they didn't already know. What they did was use him as a threat. Take this 15 or this 20, because we're gonna make this kid say y'all made him do this and y'all made him.
No, they caught up Snitch 9. Snitch 9 is not no innocent. It's someone who putting hits out on people. He put a hit out on Chief Keef. Then he was, getting, if Casanova would have never got shot at, if Snitch 9 didn't, wasn't around, so he got Casanova shot at, which we know Casanova's locked up right now on some gang stuff over Snitch 9. So this is just a big thing right here. It's really sad. We see Wack 100 trying to just mess up the whole narrative, paint a whole wrong narrative for those who haven't did their own knowledge in the case. And I would tell you to go back and, it's all over the internet. Go look at that whole case. Go look at, the case where he points out, you got, I think, Crown TV. You got certain court places that just do only court stuff. So it's not hard to find this information. Like, the information is out there. This might even, like a lot of people was, and this dude went in court and pointed people out, and this because as a man, he know how to shut up. When the boys catch you, you shut up. If nobody talk, 10 out of 10, no one talk, no one get locked up, you beat the case. It happens. But in this case, when you got one person that rat, then everybody's going to have to either, everybody's fucked right there. So either people going to rat, or they just have to get locked up for whatever time. And that's what a lot of people did. They stood sturdy, stood tall, and free Nuke, free Roll Murder, female murder, free Shotty, free everyone. Free Hard, free everyone. Free Kuda.
That's what the fuck he agreed to. That's what he guilty of. But stop making it look like they arrested 6ix9ine and he pulled a Frank Lucas and went to the board and started giving them everybody. They had all your...
That's exactly what happened. Listen, we know how the Fed case go. All right, if they lock someone up and they don't have there's been cases where they had 30 people on a Fed case and they indicted 30 people and all 30 people beat the case because no one talked. Now on this case, you feel me? Snitch 9 was threatening. He was talking high, a lot of junk to everybody, and this is one of those cases where if he would have just kept his mouth shut, Mel Murder, Nuke, nobody be locked up right now. So he the main reason, and it's sad.
Based upon what the street niggas was on the phone talking about, and I'm gonna call a spade, brother. Isn't
the only phone call they got is Mel Murder, and they got Mel Murder and Jim Jones talking, and Jim Jones saying violate. Oh, yo, and Mel Murder agreeing, yeah, he got to get violated. It's like somebody saying, yo, he got to get DP. No one ever talked about no one getting killed. So it's like, who else was called? Harv wasn't called on the phone. Nuke wasn't called on the phone. Shotty wasn't called on the phone. It's like, yo, we could go over the, only we got 2 people on the phone. Like, Wack 100 is lying this whole clubhouse, trying to paint all types of lying narratives of people who just don't know the case.
They are not in favor of me, homie. I didn't have family members, brothers, niggas I grew up with that went bad, homie, and nigga gotta do what he gotta do. But stop selective politicking and want to talk about this but want to overlook that. That ain't gangster, homie.
Yo, I thank you.
Yo, if you a Damu in the West, get with homie, man, because that is not gangster. Anything Wack is saying is like, where's Wack morals? Wack is lying. Is that what you do for money? Now, that's it. I really can't hear no more. It's hard to listen anymore. For real.
Thank you so much for clearing that up, because I was sitting here this whole time trying to figure out, whatever, but it's clear now.
Accountable for their fuckery. Because all them niggas should be DP'd and stuck up in that bitch. Niggas don't...
Well, if only anyone should be DP'd, it should be Wack 100. And after all these lies, I can't hear no more. So just definitely go check out some of my past videos. Subscribe, like, comment, enjoy. Give me some feedback. Just let me know how you feel about Wack. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. Go ahead and go look back at some of my videos where I talk about a lot of these. I've already talked about this a week or two ago, so I'm kind of ahead of my time. So before they start talking about it, I was already talking about this weeks ago, exposing all this BS.